Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, they said Queen Naomi is in shock on hearing what Dr. Elizabeth told Olori Mariam and Olori Ronke. Because they said the king sent these two out of the palace, to go and change their behavior before they will return back to the palace. And before then, they should make sure that they get a house, because they are no longer going to stay in the palace. Although that is not today, it is not the first time you are hearing that. They said the king have been working tirelessly to make sure that his son comes back to the palace, as well as his wife, Queen Naomi. But instead of Mariam, Ronke, Ashley, and all of them to support him, they keep frustrating his efforts, and they're working towards making sure that he didn't achieve his quest. So recently we heard that Dr. Elizabeth decided to speak, because all this while she had been quiet about all this drama. You hardly hear what she said, And this Dr. Elizabeth happens to be the only wife who is in good book of the king right now, due to her support, because we do know that she have given the king maximum support on this idea of bringing Queen Naomi back, realizing that that is what makes the king happy. The thing is that Dr. Elizabeth have good hearts. She's raised well, as in her parents did a wonderful job in raising her up. Okay, so according to what we are hearing, they said she reached out to Mariam and Ronke, calling them to order. According to what we are hearing, they said she told Ronke that, why are you behaving like this? Recall that you are the eldest among all these other Olories. And if you are acting rightly, we are the ones who are supposed to come to you for advice, considering the fact that you are old enough and you are coming from a polygamous home. You should know that polygamy is not a place of comfort for any man or a woman. And adding competition to it and hatred will bring more problems to you, because all this drama, all this dragging, all these problems that we are having in the palace is as a result of the hatred you and Mariam and the rest of you nurtured in your heart. That the moment you free yourself from the spirit of hatred and the jealousy and the competition, you find out that all these problems will be solved and everyone will live in peace. That this palace is big enough to contain all of them, if not for their behavior, that the king wouldn't have said that any one of them will leave the palace, because the place is big enough to contain them. And as for the king taking care of them, the king is rich enough to take good care of all of them without problems. But all he asks for, all he is asking for his lovely wives, is to give him peace of mind. And instead of those of you who are old enough, who we are supposed to be looking up to start bringing in that peace so that we will follow suit, you choose to take the other side of life, which is hatred, competition, and jealousy. And all those things doesn't bring happiness. Rather, it brings problems to you. It brings hatred. Because if you go on social media, the way people are describing these two, especially, including Ashley and many of them, you find out that it is not good for anyone. And they are not doing it because they want to do it, or saying it because they want to say it, but it's because of their character. If they live in peace today, bloggers will still come on social media to say that these people are living in peace. You see people envying them and all of that. But as it is now, I don't think people envy this whole royal home in any way. Rather, they will envy the Queen Naomi that they send out of the palace, who have a lot of supporters, who have people who love her genuinely. But yet, some of them in the palace, the Olories, will go ahead to pay bloggers to start messing up with Queen Naomi's name. But that doesn't change anything. God still blesses her. The king still loves her. The king still hold her at high esteem, going to beg her every now and then. They in the palace, they are begging for king's attention. The king is going for Queen Naomi's attention. You can imagine that. That is because the adults among them, those old elderly ones among them who are supposed to live by example, are not doing the right thing. They said Dr. Elizabeth made it clear to Mariam and Ronke that the more they fight Queen Naomi, the more the king will hate them. The more they will never enjoy their stay in the palace. That it will be of their interest to take themselves away from the spirit of hatred. That this hatred that they have for Queen Naomi is, they are the ones receiving it. It's not even Queen Naomi. Because Queen Naomi, people are showing her love more than the two of them. You know? So they said Dr. Elizabeth said a lot of things to them to see if they will change, so that the palace will be a better place for all of them. Because we do know that the moment these people change now, this place will be enjoyable for all of them. You will see them, you know, doing things in common as one family, because they are one big family now. Nothing can stop that. They are one big family. The only thing they have to do is to adopt the spirit of peace and love, and you will see everything will change, and their husband will live long. Because as it is now, I just pray. It's my prayer. My prayer is that the king will live long to see the end of all this drama that he started in his family. And nothing will happen to him, because he will still be Tade's father and Queen Naomi's husband. So for the sake of Prince Tadenikawo and Queen Naomi, the king will live long. Yes, so no matter what all these old cargoes do to him to make him go into depression or have problems with health issue and all of that, or heart issue, they are not going to succeed. But thank God for someone like Dr. Elizabeth, who still reason like human being. Because all these ones, I don't know who they reason like. I don't know if they are reason like good to be waiting. That they don't see that the more they hate Queen Naomi, the more they estrange themselves from the king. Anyways, my people, now so we hear them. They said Dr. Elizabeth advised them, you know, to take themselves, free themselves from the spirit of hatred, so that they all will enjoy the palace. What do you think? Do you think she's telling them the truth or whatever? Please, whatever you think about it, share with us on the comment section. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you are yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Give this video a thumbs up and share it. Okay, bye for now. Love you guys.